Funding for Firehouse Kitchen is provided by RW Prime, good times, great steaks, located at Resorts World, New York City. Best Market, your neighborhood's first choice. Riverhead Bay Motors, specializing in Subaru and Volkswagen. Murph's famous Bloody Mary mix. One sip, one believer, party with the Murph. Shallon Self-Defense Center, classes for men, women, and children. Kick with the best. Fire News, serving heroes since 1973. Gentle Dental, located in Eastport, New York. Renee Dumang, fine jewelry located in East Islip, New York. DeCarlo Food Service, servicing the food industry since 1963, located in Farmingville, New York. FirefightersFashions.com, the swag of firefighters apparel.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Red, and I am in Redhook, Brooklyn at Friends of Firefighters. So let's go inside and cook with Tony and Pete. Friends of Firefighters, I am standing in a historic place. This is a beautiful, beautiful firehouse. This is gonna be a very cool season of Firehouse Kitchen because I've teamed up with Friends of Firefighters. We're gonna help raise money for them. They're in Redhook, Brooklyn. Nancy's gonna come on later and she's gonna explain everything about it. But right now, let's talk about my two cooks. We got Tony Catapano, good. Okay, let me try yours. And Pete
Caliscione.
I wasn't getting those. And I'm Ray Cooney. So I got two Italian guys and me. I feel like I'm at home. My wife's Italian, her father-in-law, they're always over. But they make very good food. They make very good food. What are we making today, Tony and Pete?
Okay. Well, we're gonna make three different things. We're gonna make pasta anzala, which is pasta with a warm tomato sauce. Okay. We don't cook the tomato sauce. We just squeeze it, put all the ingredients in, with it, mix it up, pour the pasta in. Then we're gonna make filet of tilapia oregano. Okay?
Filet of tilapia.
That's breadcrumbs, tomatoes, cheese, oil. Mix it all up, put it on top. And the chicken is gonna be done the same way.
Oh, good, we're having chicken. Because you guys know how I feel about fish. But actually, I like tilapia.
What we done here is filet the chicken. So now we're gonna pound it out a little bit.
Okay, so we'll start pounding.
Maybe we'll give it to Ray since he's a trucker.
You know, they always, I know, right? It's the truck.
You gotta watch him with the tools.
I gotta watch me with the tools, you know? I'm not good with ladders either.
Hit it flat.
All right, hit it flat.
No,
the other way.
That's
flat.
Yeah,
flat.
and push.
Flat, Ray.
So,
yeah.
There you go.
Do the ends.
all right, good try.
There you go, Ray.
All right.
All right, Ray.
Oh, I'm just kidding. All right.
Yeah, make believe it's
That would probably
somebody.
happen.
Make believe it's somebody you don't like. You know.
So really hit that bad boy.
That a boy.
That's good.
You don't have to hit it that hard.
All right.
Just when you hit it, push it out.
Push it out.
There you go.
All right, now what does it push it
Yeah,
out? Does
boy.
this make it more flat?
Yes, you're thinning
pretty
it
cool.
out too. And that we can't find our other hammer.
Done chicken.
There you go, Ray.
I did a show, we did a chili cook-off with the fire marshals, and we had this thing where I hit the spike because I want to beat them. So I'm going to do it again. You can hear it. Fire marshals. And I beat them last year in Chile. Here we go. The Isletown Fire Marshals. Here we go. Oh, all right.
Doesn't everybody beat the fire marshal?
Yeah, the Fire Marshals.
Okay.
Yes, it is
That's
true.
good.
Yes.
That's good.
Fire
Good,
Marshals.
Ray.
Very good.
All right, good.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so very cool. So we're gonna rinse the chicken, we're gonna rinse the fish. While we're doing that, why don't we find out more about Friends of Firefighters? I'm gonna interview Nancy, who's the founder of Friends of Firefighters. Let's go interview Nancy. I'm standing with Nancy Carbone. She's one of the founders of Friends of Firefighters. Nancy, tell us a little bit about Friends of Firefighters that the public should know about.
Friends of Firefighters started right after 9/11, and it was an effort from the firefighters of New York City that wanted to provide help for the firefighters and their families after 9/11. So I facilitated, but it really was grown by the firefighters. in that in the very beginning they had specific needs, and that grew from the tragedy of losing 343 on that day. But then it grew, I think it was probably in December of '01 where they asked me if I would open a place for them to go to counseling outside of the job.
Wow. Now, when I found out about you, I found out from one of the chiefs. He told me to come down to a breakfast that you guys have every Wednesday, or the second Wednesday every
The second
month.
Wednesday of every month. Yeah.
And I've been retired since 2007, and when I came in, I walked into the kitchen, I felt like I walked into my firehouse.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's the same circus, different circus, same performers. There is a feeling here of, I know firefighters have called it a sanctuary, and I think that's the best way to call it.
Wow.
Think of it, especially with the firefighters that had to leave the job before they were ready. And actually, I don't know if any are ready.
I wasn't ready.
But yeah, and so when they come here, they reconnect, and it's a wonderful thing for them because psychologically, to lose the family is devastating. So navigating through the job post FDNY is difficult, but it doesn't have to be so difficult. We're here.
Now, I know you guys offer counseling. What else does Friends of Firefighters do?
We have acupuncture, biofeedback, financial guidance, yoga. We have a series of workshops. The latest one is going to be Al Connolly's pension. You know, everybody loves Al Connolly. And the fraternals use the space for meetings as well. So, you know, we offer, I think the most important thing, those services are very important, but I think the most important thing is that we're giving them a home. We have firefighters coming for that sense of family. So.
Well, I was telling Megan I could teach some kickboxing to some of the firefighters. You want to put that on the sheet?
Actually, I want to learn that.
You want to listen to kids?
Yeah.
Come down to kickboxing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. We have a core group of firefighters, active and retired, that run the first floor. And Tony Catapano, who you met, and Pete Colacione, Billy Hodgins, and Kenny Pogan was very, very important here. He passed, unfortunately, in the spring. So that, I think, is also setting the tone for Friends of Firefighters when they come in and they see familiar faces. Especially Tony Cat was on for 43 years.
43 years.
So
Yes,
everyone knows him.
Yes, everybody.
Yeah.
It's Tony. When I mentioned I was cooking down here, I was actually we were at a fire department funeral, and they were like, "Oh, you cooking with Tony? Tony with Cody Cat?" I said, "Yeah." So
Tony's very well known.
Everyone was very excited. Now, to find out about how we can get donations, we're under construction right now.
Absolutely, we're always under construction, which actually is a good thing. It's twofold. One, it gives the firefighters that don't necessarily want to avail themselves of counseling or other services, they come here and they swing a hammer. And that's therapeutic. And two, we do have to put a shout out that we always need help because one, we need help swinging hammers, but also funding. We need funding to help and donations, and I can't be overlooking that important part of it.
And how does somebody donate to?
You can go to our website, www.friendsofirefighters.org, and there's a Donate Now button on every page.
On every single page.
Every single
Donate
page.
Now. Donate now.
Yeah, it's a little redundant, but it gets the point across.
I think this is going to be a good relationship, Firehouse Kitchen and Friends of Firefighters. If you go to my website, I'll say it at the end of the show again, but firehouse.kitchenshow.com, and there'll also be a link to Friends of Firefighters there. Thank you, Nancy. That was very, very nice.
Thank
Give
you.
me a hug.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Now I have to get back into the kitchen
Okay.
and cook with Tony and Pete some chicken, and I can smell all the garlic and stuff on my hands. It's unbelievable.
you.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
We are back. Nancy is a sweetheart, and this is unbelievable what she's achieved here with you guys. How did we get started how did you guys get involved with Friends of Firefighters?
Well, I got started in 2001. 9/11 started that whole thing. It was up the firehouse. We needed some stuff up there, and Nancy was kind enough to come by. She asked us what we needed. We told her we needed the bunting for the firehouse because we didn't have any. We lost so many brothers that day. All the firehouses had the bunting, but we didn't have any. She was able to get it, we put it up, and she also got in touch with some people to send us food because we weren't able to cook. We were going back and forth to the site. And that's how I met Nancy, 2000.
Now, what company were you in, Tony?
202. This is the house that 202 and 101 is from. We moved up the street in 1960, and I worked there from 1963 to 2005. But
It's awesome
we
that
rent
this
place.
is the original house. So you're back home. You know,
Well,
with Friends of
This is the truck side. We were on the other side. The engine's on the other side.
There's a lot of one.
This is one on one side. All right. So
Engine 202 was in the other building. Next
So-
door to us.
Next, right next door.
now, were you stationed here when it was?
No. They moved up the street in 1963.
63.
60, excuse me, 1960.
I've come to those breakfasts. I've come to the breakfast that you guys have here, and Pete, you make a sick French toast that I was trying to trim down for this season, and I'm like, no, I can't eat that. He's like, just take a bite. So I was, all right, I'll take one bite. I take one bite. He looks over and I finished it. It was to die for. So Pete, how did you find out about this?
Oh yeah, I found out about Friends of Firefighters through Tony Catapano. I had retired from the previous job. I retired from Engine 202 in 1987, and I had a previous career. Then when I finally retired, I got in touch with Tony. We usually have twice a year, we have an old timers dinner, and he says, why don't you come down? So I did, and that was the start of a great relationship. I love this place. It does so many things for so many people. I said we have such great counselors. We have acupuncture here. We have biofeedback, and it's just like being in a firehouse again. Coming here is just like going back to your firehouse. It's so friendly and.
I felt that, Pete, when I first came here, and when I first came here and I saw this kitchen, I was like, oh, I gotta film like 10 shows here. This is awesome. And yep, here we are doing it. All right. So let's start cooking. Let's start doing some chopping.
Let's go.
All right. So what's next?
All right, we're gonna open up the can. We're gonna clean the tops of the can first.
Clean the top of the
Always
can.
clean the top of the can because you don't know what's in the grocery store when you bought it. You clean it.
Oh, it's in the cupboard.
Oh, it's in the cupboard. Didn't have time to get in the
let's do
cupboard.
this,
But
yeah.
that's
There you go.
Tony, something wrong with this?
We have a mouthful. Let me see.
A mouth. Go ahead.
So let's
what
see.
you gotta do here.
You need a truckie.
Hold on, you gotta
When
open
you
it, push the button.
When you're dealing with tools, sometimes
There
you need a truckie. Let's see. Good, we need a truckie good with tools. It's always, all right,
we were gonna get one.
yeah, you know what? It's not working. It's not working. It must be an engine can opener. All right, you know what? We'll go to a safety tip right now, and we'll be right back, and we'll get a new can opener. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's fire safety tip is always check the hood latch. Young firefighters are always they get right to the car and they use their Halligan, they use their tools to open it up. Sometimes you don't have to do that. This car is pretty messed up right now. If I just reach under, I feel underneath the wheel, I pop the hood, look at that, voila. I feel my hand underneath. I open up that hood, and oh my goodness, I didn't use my Halligan, I didn't use the Hearst tool. I got the battery, I can put out the fire. I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's safety tip is always check the hood latch.
Hi, I'm Chef Joe Simonero with Taste This Television, here to talk to you about Accelerator Hand Dryer. You know, keeping up with hygiene, washing my hands, and making sure that there's no transfer of bacteria is important for me and Taste This TV, which is why I rely on a machine like Accelerator to dry my hands. It's efficient, it's strong, and it's powerful. And it only uses up electricity and energy when you put your hands under and take them away. So for drying my hands in the kitchen, I rely on the Accelerator to handle all of those needs. For more information, log on to the website at the bottom of the screen.
Let's see if I can get this can opener to work. Now this is a different kind of can opener. I've never seen this before. It actually opens it from the side. So let's see. I was saying before, I don't think this one was working, but Tony assures me that it's working. This is gonna be magical.
It works when I do it. I don't know about you.
Almost there. Yeah.
When it gets easy,
Definitely truck work. There's no way these engine guys can do that. I'm just joking. All right. All right.
That's
wow, what the heck? That's wild.
There you go. Okay.
Now, does this make it safer? Is it sharp on the edges?
You can open it up.
It's not sharp.
So I can open it up. So we open this bad boy up.
Take it off. There
That
you
is
go.
very cool. I
Right?
might take it back.
You gotta have faith in me sometimes.
Tony always have faith.
All right.
All right. So we got the tomatoes.
We We're gonna put the tomatoes in that bowl.
Oh, so the tomatoes
Hold
go
on,
in
we're
that
not gonna
bowl.
put it all in there though. We're not gonna put it all in.
We're not gonna put it all in.
No, we're
Why?
not gonna put it all in. I'm gonna use about half of it.
He's gonna use about half.
But, oh, you wanna put the whole,
Who's the
oh, I'm
chef
sorry,
here?
go ahead.
Put the whole thing in.
Put the whole thing,
And then,
and Ray, your hands are clean?
My hands are clean.
Okay, you're gonna squash that with your hands.
Okay.
Wonderful. All right.
Wait a minute. Where's the butter? Okay.
I love it.
Put them in here.
Put them in here and
All right.
squash.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. Now
Now,
squash
stand
that
back.
with your hands. Stand back, Ray.
Okay. Put them in there. Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Did you wash your
my
hands today?
Goodness.
Okay. Go ahead,
It's
squeeze.
like Indiana Jones and the
That's
Temple of
it,
Doom.
Ray. Get them all
Kalima.
squeezed up good. Squeeze them good, Ray.
Kalima. Okay. All right.
Gotta get 'em all,
Squeeze them
Ray.
Good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Gotta get them
Come on.
all.
This is wonderful. All right, I got them all.
It's really like a marinara sauce without cooking. Okay? That's what
So-
we're doing, basically.
Basically, I'm just making a tomato sauce.
That's it.
That's
Almo-
very nice. We
almost.
haven't done sauce like
Crushing
this
it
on
all.
our show yet.
Crush it all.
My 5-year-old will love this.
That's it, Ray. Now you're working. Now you're doing it.
Well, this is how I make my blue glove tuna.
Okay.
All
There
right.
you go, Ray.
So let me wipe my hands off. Very good, like a surgeon. Like
Now,
Dr. Frankenstein, I just got done.
Tony,
creating
I
the
want to
monster.
get that. I want to get that other bowl over there because I want to put half of the stuff in and then.
Mix it all up in here.
Oh, well,
Then we'll
mix
put
it?
it in there.
Okay.
all
We'll
right,
mix
this is cool.
everything in one,
All right,
in one
next.
bowl.
Let's tell you, this is live TV. Here we go.
Next, we're gonna get some garlic,
All right. I got that.
and we're
one.
gonna use a
Okay.
garlic
Thanks
press.
a lot.
So,
Okay.
We're gonna use the garlic press.
Very cool. Got a lot of garlic there.
Right.
So now my hands smell like garlic
Okay.
and tomatoes.
Very good.
Okay, put the oil on. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Okay.
No, the oil goes in next.
We can put it. Doesn't make any difference with the oil.
All right.
Now we're gonna use quite a bit of the olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna use quite a bit of it.
That's quite a bit.
Yep, you're gonna use quite a bit of it. Next, we already rinsed out the basil.
Okay.
So we're just gonna strip the basil down.
I'm gonna put the parsley in, all right?
You gonna put the parsley in?
Put some parsley in there.
You want parsley in it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Just a touch.
Just a touch.
Just
little
a
bit.
touch of parsley. Okay.
I love this, like two chefs working together,
Okay.
creating.
Okay.
Create.
Let's see what we
Recreate.
got here. Okay, we're gonna
Recreate.
just chop this up.
Very
Doesn't
nice.
have to be. It doesn't have to be
Too
finely
fine?
chopped, but you know, just chopped up, and you're just to release all the oils and flavor from the. Oh, you can put that in there, Ray.
I can put that all in.
Put
there.
that all in.
All going in.
All going in.
Putting it right
Okay,
in.
there you go.
Awesome.
Okay. Now give that a mix.
Give that a mix.
Yep.
It smells good. It smells garlicky. Oof, baby.
And last but not least,
Some Parmesan cheese.
we use a little Romano cheese.
A little Romano
Yeah,
cheese.
there you go. Okay. We're gonna put.
See, I can talk Italian.
We're gonna put a couple of hands.
I can say, hey, Romano cheese. Aspetta.
Yeah, right. Now you got it.
Good. Pasta fazool.
Give it a good stir, Ray.
All right. Okay, so this is all stirred up. So what's next?
Next is we'll put that aside. Let that marinate a
All right, I'll
while.
put this over here.
Okay.
My
Meanwhile,
delicious-
I'm just gonna put a little more of the basil. I'm
Okay.
gonna just cut some more of this basil.
want me to chop
up.
that? I can chop
Go right
that.
ahead. I just want to push some of this off. We
Okay.
don't need all that, and just. Okay, Ray.
Am
Now
I
you
giving this
can
a
do
chop
that.
or no?
Yeah, you can chop that up now.
All right, look at this. All right. Okay, so now this is getting chopped. All right.
Good.
Okay.
All right. We'll stick that in here.
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
There you go.
Beautiful.
I'll just stick this in here.
We got it in.
Very good.
Breadcrumbs.
Dice those tomatoes.
I'm gonna dice these bad boys right here.
You don't need them all.
Ooh, they're soaking wet. You guys
No,
gonna
I rinsed them already. That's why.
see? Awesome.
That's why.
So we're gonna dice these bad boys. Oh, I like
Show you how
these.
I want them?
Yes. All right, that's how you want it, T?
That's how I want it.
All right, cool. Got it for you. We're just gonna cut up that little piece.
your fingers, Ray.
I'm watching my fingers. Very nice. Right? The fingers are very important.
Very important fingers.
You know, now, each trucky engine, just for all my viewers who aren't fire department savvy, the truck has the ladders. We go in, we search and rescue. The engine has the hose.
We put the fire out.
They put the fire out.
They find the fire, we put it out.
But unfortunately,
But it's teamwork.
it is teamwork. Is usually the trucks, the guys in the newspaper, because they're the ones carrying out the body. Jumping out the body, carrying out the victim, not the body. That's not good if we carry out the body. But yeah, it's teamwork. It's teamwork. So what comes after the tomatoes?
Say that again?
What comes after the tomatoes? All right, so let's get some cheese in there.
Cheese. You want some oregano?
Sure, no oregano tea.
I don't know.
I'm getting into this. I feel like this is like part of my recipe. Now, what is the name? Do you guys have a special name for this? I know you called it flounder. Is it Tony Special or Pete's Love?
We call it filet of filet oregano.
Filet oregano.
But
That's
I
it.
didn't put oregano in it.
No oregano. Listen, no oregano.
No.
How's it looking to you?
I think that's enough.
That's enough? All right, I'll take these. I'll
You know
eat
what?
these. All right, I'm gonna finish eating this tomato. Sorry, Tate. Delicious. And we'll be right back after this fire pack. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's fire pack is the spreader tool. Now, the spreader tool is a very, very cool tool. It has 27,000 pounds of pressure. It can open things up. In case you have a car fire and there's fire under the hood and you can't get to the front to open it with a Halligan, we're gonna make a purchase first with a Halligan. We got Firefighter Doug from the Sloatsburg Fire Department. Go for it, Doug. He's gonna make a little purchase for us. He's gonna open it up a little bit. Now he has that open, we're gonna take our spreader tool, we're gonna put it right inside, and we're gonna open it up. Once we get a nice wide purchase, we can stick the nozzle right in there, and we can put out that fire. I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's fire pack is the spreader tool.
The authentic recipes for all of our products are signature to La Morena. The chilies are literally hand-picked for each can. Everything is manufactured in Mexico and imported into the U.S. La Morena is best known for its quality and authentic flavor, giving our users a taste of home. Stock up on flavor with La Morena.
We're almost ready to put it in the oven. Tony is now making a gluten-free piece, so you can actually make this whole dish gluten-free. Nancy doesn't eat gluten, so we're gonna have gluten-free chicken, and we got gluten-free pasta for her also. Now, do I gotta put some oil on this
Now we're
thing?
gonna put the paprika and oil.
Paprika and oil. All right. Okay. Now, is this for flavor or is this for color? And I put my paprika on.
This is for flavor, color, and taste.
Flavor, color, and taste. Lesses. Right, look at this. Engine and truck working together. Working together.
It's only because he's so big, I get right under him.
This
you know?
is
you go.
historical.
That's
I mean,
it.
Historical.
That's it.
Very nice. Oh, we already got it on this one. That's right.
We got
All
it.
right.
This is done already. The fish is done already.
This one, no, the fish is done. So we got fish and we got chicken. All right, looks like we're ready to go in the oven.
Yes.
Let's throw it in the oven. We'll throw the pasta on the stove and we'll taste it on the apparatus floor. We'll be right back. This smells amazing. This looks delicious. We've been sitting here. I got to take a bite. All right.
Hold it. Hold it. On the chow!
All right. Now I can eat. Oh, they're all coming out of the woodworks.
Okay, here they come now.
Holy cow. This is incredible. I got to get that on the chow. On the chow!
Here we go.
Awesome. All right, here we go. Very good, Cap. There you go. And awesome. Mr. Drew. Very good. Let me give you a fork, Drew. All right. All right, now let's try this chicken. Here we go. Chicken. Oh, I'm trying the fish first, Tony. Let's see how we do.
Go ahead.
All right. Now, me not be the fish guy. Wow, that is delicious. Oh my God. I think Mike was right for my crew. I think I like fish. I think maybe I said before, I told it before. I said, all the fish I've had on the show I like. And then one of the guys says, maybe you like fish.
Good job, Tony. This is just, everybody is coming.
Thank you.
No truck? No truck? Excellent. Nancy, thank you again. All right. I'm going to finish my meal because I just can't stop eating it. And we will see you next time on Firehouse Kitchen. All right.
Funding for Firehouse Kitchen is provided by RW Prime, good times, great steaks, located at Resorts World, New York City. Best Market, your neighborhood's first choice. Riverhead Bay Motors, specializing in Subaru and Volkswagen. Murph's famous Bloody Mary mix, one sip, one believer, party with the Murph. Shallon Self-Defense Center, classes for men, women, and children. Kick with the best. Fire News, serving heroes since 1973. Gentle Dental, located in Eastport, New York. Renee Dumang, fine jewelry located in East Islip, New York. DeCarlo Food Service, servicing the food industry since 1963, located in Farmingville, New York. FireFightersFashions.com, the swag of firefighters apparel. Now you can enjoy Firehouse Kitchen at your own leisure with Firehouse Kitchen DVDs. Rewatch your favorite recipes and stories with this DVD collection.